Let's talk some racing for Woodbine Thursday, November the 9th, 2023. We're going to take a look at that early pick 5 sequence using the daily racing form past performances. Remember, you can actually get these past performances free when you sign up and play with a DRF Bets account. Go to DRF Bets, sign up, use the promo code STAKES, and they'll give you a match deposit bonus of exactly $200. So put 200 in, all of a sudden you'll get 400, and then they'll give you 10 free past performances. And then every time you wager $50, you get credit for another one following that. So you won't have to be paying for past performances when you are playing with DRF Bets. Let's move to race number 2, and let's talk about this early pick 5 on Thursday, November the 9th. Early pick 5s always start in race number 2 on Thursday and Friday. They have the guarantee of 50,000. Then on Saturday and Sunday, that guarantee raises up to 100,000 for the pool. So in the second race, I thought the 3, Michaela, was a little interesting in here. This is a horse who's just been a lot better going longer. Notice her in her first few starts when she was sprinting, she has a couple okay races, but on September the 1st, going a mile and a 16th, by far the best race of her career up to that point. And then on October the 2nd, she actually tried going on the dirt over at Fort Erie, and she completely missed the break that day. I think you can just put a line right through it. She comes back on October the 26th with a really good effort, breaking her maiden, just tossed the dirt race. I think it's really been going longer for her. That's been the key in showing that improvement. I thought the 2, Becky on the big drop, is the horse to beat. Probably the one they'll all have to catch. There's just not that much early speed in here, so I think this one will be forwardly placed. I went 3-2. The 4, Worldly Beauties, another who's a major player, just really consistent, as proven on synthetic over at Presque Isle. And then to close things out, it would be the 6, Ravello Beauty. Those would be the 4 I'd be looking at here, as Ravello Beauty just kind of tries to figure out where she fits. I like Michaela in here, 3-2, 4-6. 3-2 is that top tier. We move to race number 3. 5 furlongs on the synthetic. 2-year-olds. I thought the 3, the first time starter, was one that you wanted to use. People are people. When you're looking at these formulator statistic, you can get, the sire stats here. And then what's nice, you can click on the dam and get the past performances from the dam. This one was a 7-time winner. This was a horse who showed some ability and was sort of like an upper allowance type horse who earned 300,000. The dam won 4 of the first 5 starts, and she's produced 7 of 10 siblings to win, and 3 of them won their debut. So there's just a lot of winning in this family for a barn that's very capable first time out. So the pedigree's good, dam side's good, lots of winning, and the barn's very capable first time out. There's just no monsters in here, so I think you'll want to include the 3 all over the place. The 7, Lakefield, sort of go through his 3 races, debuts against a lot better on the turf, and the race that at this level that's comparable was a really good second. He's got to get a better start, but we know he can pass horses, and we know he fits at the level. Just needs a little bit of a setup. The 7, Lakefield. I'll go 7-3. Then the 2 and the 1 were the next 2. The 2, Rock to Fame's the horse they'll have to catch, but I'm a little concerned he may battle with the 1 a bit, who's shown speed in a couple starts. Let's move to the 4th race. This is where my single is. I'm going to build everything around the number 3 in this race, Dreaming of Audrey. We can watch this mare's last race. She's a 5-year-old, and she was on the grass going 6.5. Now she's going to cut all the way back to 5 to 5.5 on the synthetic, and there's a lot of pace to chase in here. I think she'll get the setup. So she's the number 10. She actually has a good start. She's close up from the outside. She's 4th, but she's only about 2 lengths off here. And she's going to make a big wide move all the way up to 2nd to challenge, kind of move to the lead. And I thought she tried really hard. I just feel like this is a little farther than she wants, because we're watching a race where she goes 6.5 furlongs, but all 4 of her victories have been at 5 or 5.5 furlongs. So I just don't think she has as much punch, as much fitness going long like this. She's in the 2nd spot. I feel like there'll be a more contested pace in here for her to sit behind, maybe sit 3rd or 4th. So I'm going to give Dreaming of Audrey top billing in this spot. Just feel like with Speedy River, who has a lot of speed, Natasha's Business wants to be close up. Miss Bobbitt, probably one of the few other closers in the race, but you've got Green Gables, you've got Quiet Medellina, Silent Guru, Forest B. I think all of them are going to want to be forwardly placed. And even when she was passed here, in between horses, you see Dreaming of Audrey still trying and still battling on. This cutback will help her a lot. She's just going to have much more fitness cutting back out of that one. So my exotics will all be built around Dreaming of Audrey. She's going to be the single for me in the pick 5. That'll give me the chance to just have other options, some of the other races that I don't have the strongest opinion about. The 6th is one of those. We'll get there in a second. I'll try to just go too deep in race number 5. I'm going to use the 4, Lantana Lady, who I think's the horse they'll all have to catch, but there's not a lot of speed in here. So the 6 Olympic Fencer could be in a really good spot. Cutting back, should be forwardly placed, not far behind Lantana Lady. I could see her falling into a really nice spot. I'll use both the 4 and the 6. And then we get to the closeout leg, race number 6. This one was a tough race for me to get a real strong opinion on. The 4 Xana is one of the quickest, so I definitely wanted her in the mix. Breathing Fire, I thought should be in a really good spot and should be not far behind Xana. Then on the flip side, you have a horse like Gloriana who's going to come running late. So 4, 5, 6 in the mix for me, no doubt. The 1, Mrs. Green, is sharp, coming off those back-to-back runner-up efforts, and she's probably the horse they'll all have to beat in here. The 2 would be the other Jokes Up, who's sharp and is stepping up. So I'll go 4, 6, 1, 5, and 2 in this race, spreading out a little bit to close out that Thursday Woodbine early pick 5 sequence. Best of luck, and remember, DRF bets, they have that sign-up bonus right now. Use the promo code STAKES when you sign up, and you can get up to a $200 deposit match bonus and free DRF past performances, those all-access PPs. Good luck on Thursday at Woodbine.